Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Rewrite the Rules podcast. Today is a very lucky day for me because I have the opportunity to have you lovely listeners all to myself. So, if you are new to this podcast or you're not quite sure who I am by just listening to my voice, this is Harriet speaking. I am one of the three hosts of the Rewrite the Rules podcast. And I thought I would just give you guys a little bit of a refresh on my background, about me, just in case you're not quite sure. So, I am an integrative therapist. I help individuals one on one using an array of therapeutic treatment approaches. Thus, it is an integrative approach. But one of my treatment modalities is hypnotherapy, mindfulness, and guided meditation. And that leads me very nicely onto introducing the topic for today's episode, which is going to be centered around meditation and the power of meditation. I want to talk to you guys about what meditation is, how it can help, and I also have a very, very special announcement at the end with an exclusive gift for you guys. So make sure you stay till the end because I just can't wait to share with you this announcement. It's been a bit of a secret for a long time. So I'm very, very excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm mostly excited. Before we get on to talking about meditation, I want to very quickly say that if you're listening to this and you're thinking, I'm not a meditator, or I've tried meditation in the past and I'm just not very good at it, or if you're thinking, I'm so new to meditation, this won't interest me, this won't be for me. What I want to say is stay with me, because even if you feel or think any of those things, but you are still a little bit interested in meditation, then this episode can hopefully serve as something that will be really insightful for you. I think with meditation, it can still be stuck in our heads that it's something that we have to be really good at. And remember, guys, it's called a meditation practice because it's a practice. And my favorite thing about meditation is that it's a skill. The more you do it, the better you can get at it. But it's not a competition. It's not something that you have to be perfect at. It's purely a tool that you can use to evoke inner peace within yourself, to practice self-empowerment. Essentially, what I'm saying is that I think meditation can absolutely be for anyone and everyone. But let's get to the basics. What is meditation? So you can find lots of beautifully formed definitions of meditation online. But I personally define meditation as learning to control and regulate your attention and sense of awareness. And I wanted just to share with you guys the three main types of meditation. There's lots of different types, there's lots of different techniques, but I want to keep this simple, But a type of meditation is open meditation. And essentially, this is where you have this open field of awareness. And I would say that this is more mindfulness based. And mindfulness is the ability to be present, to sit in the here and now, to be fully engaged with what we're doing in the moment, letting thoughts pass by as we observe our sensations and emotions. So it's not about reacting to our feelings or our thoughts. It's about just watching, it's about just observing. The other type of meditation that I want to share is single focused meditation. And this is where you're continually focusing on a simple object of mental focus, such as a mantra, such as a point on the wall. Some people use a flame and stare at a flame. So essentially, you're focusing on one thing. If your mind wanders, you go back to the single point of focus. And this is amazing for attention training. And thirdly, I just wanted to touch upon guided meditation, which is a term that I'm sure all of you probably have heard of, but essentially guided meditation is exactly what it sounds like. It's a type of meditation that is led by someone else, most commonly a meditation teacher. And guided meditation isn't distilled to one technique. You can have lots of meditative techniques within a guided meditation. It's just guided by someone else. And a lot of people find this very, very handy, especially if you're new to meditation or you just need that extra support. I guide people through meditation. I guide my clients through meditation, but I still personally love guided meditations for myself. I think they're easier because it's something that you can follow. It can also be down just to personal preference. But okay, cool. I would say that that's meditation 101. But I also wanted to share with you guys in this episode my backstory when it comes to meditation, because I think it will help you guys understand why I'm so passionate about it. And I use meditation in both my professional and my personal life because meditation is so important for me. And I feel like for me, it's just absolutely changed the self-care and inner work game. So I've always been interested in meditation. Even when I was really little, there was just something about meditation that I just thought was really interesting. I think I was just really drawn to this idea of inner peace and being able to just be in your own body, in your own mind, and experience peace. I had anxiety from a very, very young age. Even I remember having anxiety when I was like a child. I just felt like there was just a lot of noise going on in my head. So the fact that meditation portrayed this picture that you could just sit in your own mind and be peaceful and be content and be still was wild to me, but also so interesting. And I was so curious. So, anyway, I would say once YouTube became a thing, I would loosely dabble through doing guided meditations that were hosted on YouTube. But if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't fully attuned. Then in 2013, I had the opportunity to go to Sri Lanka. I was a volunteer on a mental health placement out there. Something that I really fondly remember from that trip was the introduction to meditation like I have never practiced meditation before. I think I remember on our first day, we did this group meditation and it was just incredible. And I would say that was probably the first time that I really felt attuned to the process and really experienced the benefits. And this probably was due to maybe other people being there, so being around like-minded people, the environment, the culture, but whatever it was just incredible. And I felt so attuned and so connected. And I knew that I wanted to learn more and I wanted to practice more. And then from here, I started practicing meditation more seriously in my own time. I enrolled in this intensive Vedic meditation class where every week for a number of weeks, I went to this place in London and I worked one-on-one with a meditation teacher. And this was Vedic meditation, which is most similar to that single focused meditation that I described to you earlier. So on my first one-on-one meet with this meditation teacher, she gave me my own personal mantra. And that was my mantra that I would use for, I think, forever. I think the idea was that this is your mantra. Unless you disconnect with it, unless there's any reason why you don't like it, then you would need to go back to your meditation teacher and he or she will give you a new one. But the idea is that this is kind of like your long-term mantra. And guys, I was meditating twice a day for 20 minutes. And honestly, this was when that's it. I'm a meditator and I'm doing this for the rest of my life. The inner peace I achieved from this point, simply from meditating, was incredible. The ability that I had to detach from my thoughts, incredible. The drive I had to practice this form of self-kindness every single day, incredible. And I don't want you guys to think that this has to be a perfected practice. It was because I wanted to do it. My day was better if I meditated. And it was a number of years after this that I carried out my specific hypnotherapy qualification. And I thought I'd also just take this opportunity to explain to you guys the difference between hypnotherapy and meditation, because they're actually quite similar. And if you've ever had hypnotherapy with me, or you've ever seen a hypnotherapist yourself, you may be thinking, what is the difference between a guided meditation and hypnotherapy? I hope I can answer that question for you guys in today's episode. To explain to you guys the difference, the traditional meditative practices are focusing your attention on a fixed concept. Okay, so like a mantra, like a point on the wall, something that's relatively fixed. Whereas hypnotherapy is more focusing your attention on a fluid idea. So I've got an analogy for you guys. Meditation can be compared to taking a picture with a camera, where you're focusing your camera on one point. And the idea is to hold that camera steady and get that steady shot. Okay. So single point of focus. Whereas hypnotherapy is more comparable to shooting a movie, shooting a video, where the focus is moving and it's changing. Like you're telling a story. I guess with movies and videos, they tell a story. And I think that's a really fun and easy way to understand the difference, okay? But it was with my hypnotherapy qualification and hypnotherapy practice that I really learned how to effectively practice visualization techniques and further deepen my meditative practices. I now want to get on to chatting about how meditation or hypnotherapy or mindfulness, let's just call that all guided meditation for simplicity. I know that's not entirely correct in some people's eyes. I'm just going to be referring to all of these techniques as guided meditation. But how can guided meditation help you create positive and long-lasting change? I personally am an advocate that practicing guided meditation regularly absolutely can be a catalyst for positive, healthy, and long-lasting behavioral change because it teaches you how to use your mind. It improves your capacity to make more conscious and more productive decisions. It can help you achieve that inner peace and stillness. It can help you work through uncomfortable emotions, as well as helping you evoke positive emotions. It plants a seed in your mind to take steps towards living the life that you want. And the best part is, you don't even have to sit here and take my word for it. There are thousands of studies documenting the benefits of meditation and documenting how meditation can have such a positive impact on your mental, physical, and emotional health. But here's the thing. Most of us, I would say, probably understand the benefits of meditation. They've either heard of it, they can accept that meditation is a great practice and something that a lot of people I know want to adopt. But I would say the problem is that people still find meditation hard. And listen, meditation can be hard. I don't want to ever make you guys think that it's an easy practice. It took me years. It took me going to a meditation teacher and learning one-on-one to really get it to click. And I think another thing that makes it difficult for people is the consistency element of it. Maybe you can get through one meditation, but can you do it every day or a few times a week? Maybe that's a different thing. Maybe it's just hard to stick to it. And again, I want to validate that sticking to something can be really hard, right? And I also think a lot of people think that they're just no good at meditating. They try once, they do a guided meditation on YouTube and they try once and they just think, nope, I'm just not good at it. It's just not for me. And then that belief just takes over. I'm just not good at meditating, or I'm just not someone who can enjoy it. But whatever your challenge is, I hear you. And this is why I've created something that I really believe will help you meditate, will help you practice mindfulness, will help you with any visualization practice that you want to adopt or you want to continue practicing. Whether you're new to meditating, whether you find meditating difficult, or if you're just looking to up-level your meditation game, keep listening. I have not shared this with anyone else. You can see on my Instagram page, you can see on my website, this is not something that I've shared yet. And it really does feel like I'm divulging the secret. I'm actually looking a little bit nervous, but I am giving you lovely listeners the opportunity to work with me to create your own personalized guided meditation. Yes, personalized. It will be completely personalized and unique to you. So right now, I'm only giving this opportunity to you guys. And I'm also giving the first 10 of you listeners the opportunity to get 25% off of this service. But that's only going to be for the first 10 people. I'm just going to take some time now to kind of explain this service in more detail and give you guys the ins and outs. All of the information and the links that I have written out will be in the show notes. So if you can't wait, feel free to click on those links. But just to give you a bit of a backstory of why I've created this opportunity. So when I work with clients using hypnotherapy, something that I always ask them is, have you ever meditated before? And almost everyone says, yeah, I've tried it, but I can't stick to it, or I find it really hard to concentrate. I would like to start, but I just find it difficult. Once we go through the hypnotherapy in session, that's when I get the feedback of, wow, I can't believe I was actually able to stay so attuned throughout that. And within my one-on-one sessions, I don't read off scripts. I don't give generalized stuff. It's all personal to my client, right? That's the point of having private therapy. But I think one of the main reasons why my clients find it easier to be so attuned to the hypnotherapy within session is because the process is personalized, because the guided meditation, hypnosis, mindfulness is personalized to my client. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say there's anything wrong with the free meditations that you can get on YouTube, for example, because I think it's actually amazing that we have such an expansive library of free guided meditations. But the problem is that they're generalized. They have to be generalized. There's no other way. By nature, if you're putting out a meditative practice to the public, is going to be generalized. But I think having a personalized meditation, it's just an up level, isn't it? But okay, practical. I'm sure you're thinking, this sounds great, but how do we work together to produce this personalized meditation? And I created a whole system to make the process as smooth as possible, but also comprehensive, right? And so the first step is choosing the type of meditation that you want. So at the moment, I have 3 choices for you guys. You can choose a visualization meditation, an affirmations meditation, or a relaxation meditation. And I'm soon going to be coming out with other options. So I want to create walk-in meditations. I want to create inner child meditations. But for now, those are the 3 choices. So I'm just going to briefly describe each type of meditation. So visualization meditations. So these are amazing practices if you're looking to achieve a goal or overcome a struggle. So visualization is using your imagination to visualize an outcome to something, to visualize you achieving a goal, overcoming something. So let's just say that you're struggling with binge eating and you want a meditation to support you overcoming that struggle. We together could create a visualization where you mentally rehearse yourself overcoming a trigger food, like a specific trigger food that you wish you could eat, but it just triggers you to binge. Or we could create a meditation where you are going through your day without binge eating. You're having your regular meals and you're feeling content, you're feeling satisfied, and you're making it through the whole day. So whatever it is, whatever goal you're looking to achieve or struggle that you're looking to overcome, we can create a specific visualization practice for you. And I think I'm so passionate about the personalization process when it comes to visualization, because the key with visualization is that it needs to be specific. And I was actually practicing a visualization exercise that I found on YouTube a few months ago. And don't get me wrong, it was really good, but I couldn't stop thinking, imagine if this was personalized and specific to what I wanted to visualize. It would just be next level. But of course, I understand if it's on YouTube, it can't be generalized by nature. So that's visualization. Moving on to affirmation meditations. So affirmations, for anyone who doesn't know, can be best described as the practice of positive thinking and self-empowerment. Let's say you're looking to improve your body image and your self-esteem. We could create an affirmations meditation, contains the affirmations that help you feel amazing in your skin, that help you feel so confident in who you are. So example affirmations could be, I feel amazing in my skin. I am confident in who I am. I am worthy. I am deserving, we can create some really, really powerful affirmations that speak to you. And again, similar to the visualizations, affirmations need to resonate with you in order for them to work. They need to speak with you. If you're practicing affirmations that you do not resonate with, it's not going to have the same effects. Okay. And something that I do with my clients, for example, when it comes to affirmations, is I add the word learning after the I am part. So let's say we're doing confidence. We would create an affirmation that maybe says, I am learning to feel confident in my own skin. Because that, for a lot of people who are struggling with their body image, saying I'm learning feels more believable at this point, as opposed to saying I am confident in my own skin when that is the last thing you feel. So again, I think the personalization process for affirmations can just be so, so powerful. And then the third type of meditation that I am providing is the relaxation meditation. So as the name suggests, these are the meditations that will help you achieve that inner calm and peace. So especially if you're someone who struggles with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, lack of sleep, maybe, this meditation can just be so, so nice. In terms of the personalization process for a relaxation meditation, I would want your input on what breath work we can include, the relaxation imagery that we use, the background music, and so on. Once you've chosen what meditation you want, then you choose the duration of the meditation. So the three options that I have at the moment are a shorter meditation between 5 and 10 minutes, a medium length meditation between 10 and 15 minutes, and then a little bit longer meditation that's between 15 and 20 minutes. Depending on what you guys want, I may offer even longer ones, but right now, those are the options. But again, if you're interested in this, but you want something that's 30 minutes, then let me know and we can sort that out. So upon choosing your type of meditation and then the duration, you'll be directed to the checkout. And the prices for these meditations start at £10. Okay, so it's affordable, guys. But remember, the first 10 listeners will get a 25% discount code. And that discount code is in the show notes, but it is rewrite the rules with no spaces. Okay. So that's a 25% discount code. Upon purchasing, you will automatically get a PDF download that will contain the link to the personalization process. The personalization process is a form for you to fill out. And I just want to preface this straight away. I have designed this form for you to give me as much or as little information as you please. And this is because I understand that some people will want a personalized meditation, but may not know where to start. I wouldn't expect everyone to be completely clued up on what they want. But also, I know there's going to be a lot of people who will know exactly what they want, and that's fine. And then you can give me as much information as possible. But this is why it is a collaborative process. This is why I am describing this as a service where you work with me, because if there's any gaps, then I use my creative and professional and intuitive judgment to fill those gaps for you. So in terms of what the form looks like, there's a number of different sections within the form. So there's a section on like the background music, there's a section on the breath work. If you've chosen the visualization meditation, then there's a section on that and very specific questions as well. So we can make sure that visualization is specific. They're very prompting questions. You don't need to be an expert in meditation to be able to answer these questions. I've also given you guys a load of multiple choice questions, and that's just to, again, help you guys out. But every question is optional. The majority of them are optional unless it's something that I really need. And with the multiple choice, there's always an option where you can just say, let Harriet choose. And then I can just use my judgment to choose for you. So again, I just want to preface that you don't need to be an expert in order to personalize your own meditation. And this is a collaborative process between you and I. But the process is fun, it's easy, it's smooth. So once you've submitted that personalization form, I will professionally create your meditation and you will have that meditation emailed to you within 3 to 5 business days. So again, there's a quick turnaround for this, and it will be in MP3 format. It'll be, of course, an audio, but it'll be something that you can download and then have on your device. So in terms of investment, the prices do start at £10, but then the prices will vary depending on the type of meditation and of course the length. But again, in the show notes is the link that shows all the prices. So you guys can check that out. But again, just remember the first 10 people get an extra 25% off with the code rewrite the rules. And that is the biggest discount that I will ever be offering. And I will only be offering that specific discount to you guys. So just to reiterate the process, you choose what meditation you want. You choose the duration. You make the purchase and you make sure you pop in that discount code, rewrite the rules. You will then get a link to a PDF that will have the link to the personalization process, which is a form, a very detailed form. You fill out that form, and then I get that meditation cooking. And the final MP3 audio product will be in your inbox within 3 to 5 business days. So, again, as smooth as possible, but also giving you guys the opportunity to give me as much information as you desire to create you the perfect meditation. And breathe. I am so excited to release this to you. This is for anyone who's interested in meditation, whether you're new, whether you believe that you're not good at meditation, or if you're just ready to up-level your meditation game. Just have a meditation at hand that's just a little bit more special because it's unique for you. All relevant information will be in the show notes, but you guys can also DM me or email me any questions. My Instagram is at Harriet EO Therapy, or you can email me at hello@heotherapy.com. That will be also in the show notes. I am so excited and I hope that you guys are as well. I hope regardless that you found this episode interesting. I hope that maybe I've inspired you to start meditating in whatever format that is. And yeah, guys, just know that inner peace is possible. Being in your own mind and being your own body and being comfortable is possible, okay? And I am dedicating a lot of my life to helping you guys get there, whether that's through meditation, hypnotherapy, integrative therapy, podcasting, whatever it is, TikToks. I'm on TikTok these days. Whatever format, that is what I'm passionate about. So if there's anything else that you guys think would be a helpful tool or helpful form of education, like a course or a workshop, a webinar, just let me know because I want to continue to create stuff for you guys that you love and adore and that helps you. So I'm always up for feedback. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned for next week's episode because all 3 of the Powerpuff Girls will be on air. I am personally very excited for that. But thank you so much again for your continued support. We appreciate you. And that's honestly the reason why I'm telling you guys about this new opportunity first. And this is why I'm always going to give you guys the opportunity to get a discount, a big discount, because I appreciate the fact that you listen in every week and the messages that we get, it makes me so happy. It makes my soul so happy. It makes all of us so happy. So I want to have an opportunity to hopefully give back even more through stuff like this. So thank you again. And I will speak to you guys next week.